Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we are going to be driving around Tokyo in one of these go-karts. Now, I'm super excited, but I forgot my international driver's license, so I'm not gonna be driving today. I'm so sad. I got here and the very first thing I realized, like, oh my God, I forgot my license. I'm not gonna be driving today, but I am gonna be riding behind Hoda, which is one of the cool tour guides here. We're gonna try to make the most of it. Daniela, my girlfriend that's holding the camera, her right here, she's going to be driving one of the carts, so you'll be seeing some footage from her. And we're gonna ride through Shinjuku, Shibuya crossing, so if you guys know Tokyo Drift, that's where they do the famous drift. Yeah, we're gonna ride around Tokyo, so super excited. But before we go karting, we gotta build up our adrenaline. We're gonna ride one of these crazy roller coasters here at Fuji Q. Probably one of the most famous attractions in Japan here in Fuji. And I am so excited because we are going to be riding these roller coasters and see if we can handle it just like these guys. Let's go.
So what better way to start your adrenaline other than riding roller coasters before karting?
So we're here at Fuji Q and I've been wanting to ride that roller coaster since I was small. I remember seeing when I was a wee little boy, but now we're here and I'm so excited. Look, there's already someone going up right now. Daniela's super afraid. She's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I'm not doing this. You are, buddy.
All right, guys, we are going in. Unfortunately, Daniela's gonna have to wait on the side because she's afraid of roller coasters. I'm super excited to go on it, so we're going to check it out right now.
Once I got to the ride, unfortunately, I had to throw all my stuff into a locker, all my phone, all my gear, and I couldn't really do much recording. So Daniela took a recording from outside, and that's actually me going down the ride. But this is how it looked like from the first-person view. I was sitting in the front, and I was not expecting it to be that steep and to have so many winding parts on the roller coaster. It was actually really jarring. I wasn't expecting to be just being tossed around left and right and just going through a lot of these corners. But after riding this crazy roller coaster, I wanted to ride the tallest roller coaster in the park.
All right, guys, we're gonna ride the next roller coaster, and it's going to be this one right here. It's called the King of Coasters, Fujiyama.
Now, this roller coaster was ranked #1 for the tallest roller coaster in the world at one point. And you can see how tall we are as down there. That's where Daniela was sitting at. And going down this roller coaster, the first drop was incredible. I really enjoyed this one up until the end. The final part wasn't my favorite just because it was a lot of going up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right. Felt like a GTA cheat code, but it was just moving me around and I felt very nauseous towards the end of the ride.
All right, guys, we are done here at Fuji Q. I just rode two of the most insane roller coasters in my life. So happy that I was finally able to do this. Anyways, now that I got my adrenaline up, I think we are ready to go to Tokyo and go drive some go-karts.
Yeah, boy, I'm about to go zooming through the city, and I've never driven on the left side of the road before, so I don't really know what to expect, but I think it's gonna be a fun time. What do you think, Andrew?
I hope you'll have fun. All right, so we are here to drive go-karts.
Now, before we went out to Tokyo, we had to throw all of our stuff in the locker, and we had a good selection of outfits that we can wear while we drove around Tokyo, as this is the cart that Daniela was going to be riding for the next hour and a half.
All right, so like I said, I didn't bring my international driver's license, so I got to ride in the back of the lead tour guide, but Daniela's going to be driving, so she'll be able to get some cool little footage, and we're going to be riding around for like an hour. Super excited. Kind of sad that I'm not the one driving, but it's all right. She's going to have a fun time. I'm still gonna have a blast riding around in the back and checking out Tokyo in a way that probably not a lot of people get to see. That is what I'm going to be riding the back of.
So this is us live here in Tokyo on the road. As you can see me just riding around the back of the Can-Am doing some shots for Instagram. But yeah, this is the perspective from Daniela. And one thing she was telling me is that she wasn't expecting that a lot of these taxi drivers were actually being very aggressive and trying to cut in between people. As you can see, I am enjoying the time of the life in the back of the Can-Am. But yeah, Daniela was riding around on the karting, and it was really jarring just seeing everybody looking at us. It was really cool. I almost felt like a celebrity because everyone just kept staring at us, just wondering what the hell we were doing. And yeah, it was just so much fun. And I'm gonna show you guys my perspective when I was sitting in the back of the Can-Am. As in a way, it kind of worked out because I was able to get a lot of cool footage and just look around Tokyo while I was riding in the back. Now, this was probably the best part of the tour, as we were able to go through a underground tunnel And it was just really, really fun because we were able to pick up a lot of speed, go really quick through this tunnel. And not only that, you're able to hear the engine from the kart and the Can-Am. And it was a really hot day, so going through a tunnel didn't feel too bad, as we were able to get some cool, fresh air on us. And Daniela was able to catch back up to us, as she was kind of driving a little bit slow through the tunnel. But yeah, eventually here we were starting to catch up to the end of the tour, as Danielle was taking some photos here, and we drove through a lot of different parts. It was so interesting seeing the different parts of Tokyo, just seeing the parts where it's just all skyscrapers, but not only that, there's some grass. And this was the main section right here. This is Shibuya Crossing. So if you guys have ever watched Tokyo Drift, this is where they have that famous scene where they drift in between a huge crowd of people. And this was the shot right here. This is the actual Shibuya crossing, and luckily it wasn't too crazy. We were able to drive it without any issues, but at night it gets really, really wild, as a lot of people do the crossing and have to go there for shopping. But we did the tour here with a long haul up this long, steep road that kind of reminisced San Francisco, but that was basically majority of the tour. And again, I just had an absolute blast.
All right, guys, well, we just finished up. Daniela had a blast riding around on one of the go-karts. I had a ride behind here in the, I think this is a Canada, I don't know what this is, but either way, BRP, I think that's what it's called. But anyways, I had a blast. It was so awesome just seeing Tokyo in a different light. Instead of having to walk around, we were able to actually zoom around and check out other places. It was really, really cool. I really had a good time. Again, my driver, Hoda, was like really, really cool. Me and him were just talking, just telling us a lot about the city. But yeah, if you guys ever come here to Tokyo, definitely recommend coming to Monkey Kart and checking it out. It's probably the best way to experience Tokyo, in my opinion. And it was crazy just riding around Shibuya crossing and seeing where they filmed the Fast and the Furious scene. But anyways, guys, thank you again for all the support. Without you guys, none of this would have happened. So I really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.